when challenging conditions arise. We don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
Comdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4 crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdellInnovation.com. Comdell Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith Motors in Wahpeton, our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town...
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
All right, welcome back to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody. We've got game 2 here of the evening, and that will be Wahpeton and West Fargo Horace. The Wahpeton Huskies are taking on the West Fargo Horace Hawks, and got their lineup card here, Chad, so I got to get things situated. Welcome again to Three Borders Sports Network, everybody, and welcome to those of you watching on Red River Communications and Cable Channel 28. Appreciate everybody tuning in and watching. And just a second here, Chris. I got to take a picture real quick, and then you can have it. And taking a picture of the lineup card here, Chad. There you go. There you go, Chris. Thank you. I'm Joe Schreiner. As we're trying to do last-minute things here, that's what always happens here between the game games. 1 and game 2.
I think you got more time than you do, too, Joe. You know,
we always do, yep. And again, I'm Joe Schreiner. He's Chad Affield, and we want to thank everybody for tuning in and watching. And our partner Brian Watson, and our sympathies to him and his family here on the passing of his father, Sir James Watson, a very good fan of Three Borders Sports Network. And so we want to welcome everybody to the Yield Advantage pregame show. Yield Advantage is the precision planning, sales, and service center for the Southern Red River Valley. Yield Advantage is our pregame show sponsor, and just quickly taking a look here at the starting lineups as Chris is going through them on the PA. We'll just announce them here. Jet Collins leads off for West Fargo Horace. He'll play shortstop. This batting second will be Borkart. He'll be in center field. And Brody Strom will bat third at third base. Austin O'Lean will be at first base. Evan Krogan will be the designated hitter in game 2. Axel Anderson in left field. Cooper Fuchs in right field. Kaysen Nordic will be the catcher in game 2. And Matthew Dick will be at second base. Caden Rademacher will be the starting pitcher. So your Miller and Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups, offering home, life, business, and farm insurance for your needs. And looking at the starting lineups for Wahpeton here in game 2. Will be Miles Hinckley. He'll start out in center field. Carter Hockert will be at second base. Aiden Hyack will be at third base and batting third. Rylan Flack will be at first base and batting fourth. Traden King will be pitching game 2 here, and he will bat fifth. Riley Jones will bat sixth and play shortstop. Ryan Brown will get the start out in right field, and Braden Steffens will be back out in left field. The Huskies are also using a designated hitter, and that will be Aiden Hendrickson, and Braxton Heitkamp will be the starting catcher behind home plate. There's your lineups for the Wahpeton Huskies, Chad, and Miller and Associates American Family Insurance starting lineups. So we're about ready to go here, Chad, and again, that's what always happens here. Game 2 comes quicker than you think it does, and you think you got more time, and then we get the lineup cards at the last second, and then all heck breaks loose. So I think we're just about ready, though.
He's got 1 or 2 more warm-ups left, Joe, and
we're ready to go.
We'll be ready to go.
Game 1 was an 8-5 victory for Horace. It was 8-1, and then Huskies came back and scored 4 unanswered, but couldn't quite come up with any more in the bottom of the 7th in game 1.
Wap scored the first one, Joe.
Yeah, that's right.
They're actually up 1-0.
Yeah. Our first pitch will be brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply, your short-line farm equipment dealer since 1985, located in beautiful, scenic downtown
Tyler, North Dakota.
Thank you. And our first pitch delivered at 7:32. Chris, our PA announcer, estimated 7:30, and he wasn't too far off, was he?
Close.
That's popped up, foul, and that is going to bring the count to 1 ball, 1 strike to the shortstop, Jet Collins. So your first pitch brought to you by Tyler Farm Supply. Appreciate Jason and the crew. And on the hill, pitching for the Huskies here in Game 1 is Trayton King. And that one comes in low. It's ball 3. Now it's 3-1 to the hitter Jet Collins. 3-1 pitch. Off the plate, scoots away a little bit there from the catcher Heitkamp, and be a walk issued. We saw 6 walks for the Horace Hawks in Game 1.
Yeah. Start off the second game.
8 hit by pitches.
8 hit by pitches, so
they had 14. Now they start off with another walk, and Kaysen Borkhardt steps up to the plate, center fielder. Takes ball 1. 1-0 to the hitter Borkhardt. Trayton King, right-hander, delivers. Popped up, left field side. Steffen's got to go over. Nope, it's Hinckley in center field, left center field. I lost it when it got up above the...
oh, yeah.
I thought it was more toward left, but Miles Hinckley drifts over in center field to make the catch. So the first out is recorded here for Trayton King and the Huskies. Brody Strom will check up to the plate here right now and step into the box. Takes ball 1. And over at first base is Ryan Braun getting a start here for the Huskies. There's a call strike. There you see Ryan Braun over there holding on the runner, Jet Collins. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. One and one. There goes the runner.
Ooh.
And the throw down not in time.
I don't know if he was swinging to protect the runner, Joe, or what, but that one wasn't close. He swung at it, Joe.
1 ball, 2 strikes, huh? Either way.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that wrong. Braun is out in right field. Ryland Flack was over there at first base. The scorecard for the Huskies.
Yeah, it's number 11 at first base, Joe.
Yep. That's Flack. But the scorecard here that I'm looking at, it's got the numbers and the positions backwards, and there's a pass ball, and Heitkamp gets to it, but not in time. And Jet Collins down to third on the pass ball. So the scorecard has got the number of the player and the position swapped on sides. So that's why I was looking. I saw number 3. There's a fly ball, and that's out in left center. Hinckley going back and watches it go over the wall. So there is a home run for Brody Strom, and he gets an extra RBI on that one. So 2 RBI for Brody Strom on the home run, and that will put it up to a 2-0 lead here for the Horace Hawks. And that nice pitch there. He just took it up, and that thing was gone in a hurry there, wasn't it, Chad?
Yeah, it was gone. Yeah. I thought it was more towards left, too, Joe. I think the wind, but now you look at the flag, Joe, there's not much wind.
Not much there, huh? Brody Strom with a 2-run home.
That was hit well, Joe.
Yep. Number 3 hitter. So now here comes your number 4 hitter in the lineup, and that's the winning pitcher from Game 1, Austin O'Lean. Hinckley got back there, but just
ran out of room, Joe.
Ran out of room, yep. And what is it over there in that left center? Was it 372 straight away, isn't it? If I remember right.
Nope. 372 is right center. Joe.
369.
369 at left center. Yep. So it's, yeah, 324 down the line. So it's
good 360-foot shot.
Oh, yeah.
That one's fouled back into the netting, stays in the park, and it goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out, and nobody on now. 2-0 lead for the Horace Hawks. So Braun is in right field getting the start for the Huskies. And there's a strikeout recorded now for King. His first strikeout of the game. There's 2 outs. Next up will be Evan Krogan, the designated hitter. Trying to still write down stuff in the book here. There's a drive down the first baseline, foul.
That was hit well, Joe, but just foul.
Yep. I think that part is done. Good. Trayton King set to deliver the 0-1 pitch. Sails outside for him. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Shadows starting to take over John Randall now. 1-1. Ooh, that one just kind of got away from him 100% there. He didn't even finish his follow through there. It just kind of took off and sailed over everybody all the way to the backstop.
We're running low on baseballs again, Joe.
Home plate umpire Casey Formanek on the bases. Josh Nordick. Two to nothing on a home run here by Brody Strom. Drove in Jet Collins. Walked. So Casey almost turned his head a little bit on that one that was in the dirt.
Yeah,
we talked about that in the first game about how to don't turn
if you
You went to umpire school, huh?
Well, not umpire school, but I umpired for a while, Joe, and that's what some of the veterans were trying.
Oh, okay.
They tell you, don't turn.
So designated hitter Krogan draws the walk, and that'll bring up Axel Anderson, the left fielder.
Brings up the left fielder, number 15, Axel Anderson.
And now we got a mound visit here. So out comes Andrew Lundsetter for a little visit here. As it's 2-0 in favor of the West Fargo Horace Hawks, and this will be a Carlson Family Insurance mound visit. Carlson Family Insurance, located on 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. So he gave up the home run to Strom and a 2-run homer. And then he came back with a strikeout here and now a walk. So he might be just going out there to talk to the young freshman and just settle him down a little bit.
Give him a little break, Joe.
So that will bring up Axel Anderson, and that will conclude the Carlson Family Insurance mound visit. The first pitch, called strike on the outside corner.
Always happens, Joe.
Doesn't it? After a little
mound visit, next pitch is always
talk,
pretty close anyway, Joe, if it's not called a strike.
Yep. And that one sails outside for Trayton. I want to thank Red River Communications and Cable Channel 28. Swung on, fouled back into somebody's protective gear. I don't know if it was High Camps or the umpire. Or everybody seems to be fine. Sanford Health. I want to thank them. Red River Valley Western Railroad, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, Channel Seeds and Matt Bone, and Corner Drug, your prescription specialists. And there is a call, a strike 3, and that will retire the side. But Trayton King gets a couple of strikeouts here, but he does give up the 2-run homer to Brody Strom. We'll be back with the bottom of the first right after this.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Eggeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, Our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Welcome back to John Randall Field at beautiful Chehinkapa Park. Beautiful John Randall Field, too. We've got a couple more improvements to do, but we're going to get there. And things will be good. Got to paint the fence and
yeah, there's a few things, Joe.
Get a couple things done, but we'll get it going. And Huskies coming to bat here with Miles Hinckley. He'll pop that one up to the left field side, giving chase going backwards is Collins.
Shortstop, I think, Joe.
And Collins made the catch behind the pole there. I couldn't see it, but you're pretty sure that's who it was, so we'll give the credit.
Yeah, shortstop.
Okay, so one out. First pitch swinging Miles Hinckley. Center fielder, and then we'll bring up Bob Hockert. Carter Bob. And he's facing the hard-throwing Caden Rademacher. Bob playing second base for the Huskies here in Game 2. He'll square the bunt. That's fouled back up into the netting.
Oh, no, went over the netting, Joe.
Did it go over?
Yep.
So that's
landed up behind us a little bit.
Strike two to Carter. Facing Caden Rademacher. The righty throws and swing and a miss, and it's strike three.
He brings her pretty good, Joe.
Yeah, he does have some pretty good heat to it. Aiden Hayek will step up next. He's playing third base again in Game 2 here for the Huskies. Hayek chops that one, pulled foul. And let's see, Riley Jones still trying to figure out my scorebook here yet, Chad. I might get it done during the commercial. Swing and a miss by Hayek. Oh, what'd I do there? No, I got it right. I think. The pitch by Rademacher swung on and missed, and he'll end up with 2 strikeouts, and that will retire Wahpeton here in the bottom of the first. We're going to go to the top of the second right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
All right, you're even confused by the score.
I know, I am too, Joe. Just looking at that, it confused me, and
Yep. Enough said.
All
All right, we're going to the top of the second. The Horace Hawks on the 2-run homer by Brady Strom.
18's batting, Joe.
That will bring up Cooper Fuchs. He pitched 1 inning in the last game in game 1, and he is playing right field in this game. Take strike 1 from Trayton King. And that one comes over the top, and he'll foul that one out to third base side, and it'll be 0-2.
I think he played first base in the first game, Joe, didn't he?
Well,
or was he a right fielder? I'm sorry. Don't make it.
That's fine.
I'm adding to your.
Oh, yeah, he did. He was a right fielder.
Okay.
He did pitch 1 inning, too, though.
Yeah, he did pitch. I remember that.
That's right. He started in right field.
I'm adding to your work up here, Joe. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. You're adding to the broadcast, man. Appreciate the content.
Oh, yeah.
The lights have been turned on.
Yep,
They're not really doing much right now, but they have been turned on. There's a ground ball to Flack over at first, and he'll flip it to the coverage over at first base. That was by Trayton King, so 1 out. As Fuchs is retired, 3-1 put out. So here comes Kaysen Nordic, the catcher in game 2. That.
Okay, now.
And now that hit him. Now, was that a check swing? And it should have been.
It looked like he was swinging at that, Joe, but.
Yeah, hit him on the forearm, so.
But.
Okay, we'll just let it go.
Yep.
So another hit by pitch, Chad.
Number 9 on the day, Joe, right?
Number 9 on the day for the Horace Hawks. Number 1 in game 2.
And he's going to have to. He's coming.
He had a courtesy runner.
Yep. He's the catcher, Joe, so that makes
he's
sense.
He's the catcher. It makes sense, yeah.
Number 5.
See Carol Colby down there. 5.
Yep. Number 5 is pinch running, or courtesy running, probably.
Number 5 is Jackson Narum. Played in game 1. Square, and there goes the runner down to second, and the tag. Did you get him?
Yep.
Got him, and a good tag there, and a good throw from Braxton Hoffman, and retired on the caught stealing there. Didn't take long. Okay, and the pinch runner we said was Narum, and he got picked off. So 2-6 on the put-out. 2. And the batter now is Matthew Dick. I'm sorry, folks, I had it on the wrong one, but you got to see the tag anyway. Didn't get to see the pitch, but you saw the tag. Ooh. And that one almost hit Matthew Dick. So we had another one here that was almost number 10. 3 balls, no strikes to the number 9 hitter. And there is ball 4.
Luck number. I lost
7?
count. No, they've
7, 8.
8. I think
9.
They did 9. They did a couple in the first inning.
Yep, 2 in the first inning. So what do we say?
That's 9.
9 on the day.
9 and 9. I think we're 9 and 9. We were 8 and 6, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I think we're 9 and 9 now, Joe. On the day.
Well, we might have to make that an official stat here. Oops.
This guy that's throwing right now.
5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1-0. That was a leadoff hitter. And that one's going deep. Hinckley drifts back and makes the circle, but he still makes the squeeze out in front of 369 mark. And Jet Collins is retired on the fly ball to center. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back. We're going to the bottom of the second. The Hawks lead the Huskies 2-0.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
As we go to the bottom of the second here, leading off for Wahpeton will be the number 4 hitter, and that's Rylan Flack. The Huskies went 1-2-3 in the first, Chad. A couple of strikeouts by Rademacher. And the pitch, slider there, goes off the plate. Rademacher to Flack. Almost got him on the shoulder, but it's ball 2.
He's got a little zip behind her there, Joe.
Yeah, he does. He throws well. I don't know what I did with my Horace roster. Swing and a miss there. Rademacher, just a junior, Chad.
Okay. Yeah.
So the lights are turned on here. And the pitch, swung on a miss, or strike. And it makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Rylan Flack. Rademacher set to deliver. Swing and a miss. 3 strikeouts in a row now. Oops. So I write down number 3. I had to scribble in the book there, Chad, with my pen.
It's okay, Joe.
My first scribble of the day. Watson would give me grief about that one.
He gives you grief for writing in pen, doesn't he?
Yep. And when I got a scribble C, you should have used a pencil. At the plate now, it's pitcher versus pitcher. Straighten King steps up to the plate. And the pitch off the plate, ball 1-1. Somebody sounds like somebody started.
I thought that was your motorcycle, Joe. No,
it sounds like it. Somebody's got a motor. I didn't ride that here tonight. Swung on and fouled away. Drayton King's back foot kind of stepped back in the bucket, as they say. Carol Colby here taking pictures.
Yeah.
On a nice Friday evening in Wahpeton, North Dakota. There's a little check swing. That's going to be a trouble there for the shortstop. Collins, and over to first in time.
Made it look easy, Joe.
I guess.
It really wasn't. That was a tough play,
That
Joe.
was a very tough play. He had to charge that one hard. Nice play by Jet Collins. Got it over to Oline at first base in plenty of time, and now Riley Jones will step up to the plate. 5 straight outs here for the Huskies here. As Riley Jones comes to the plate. Riley Jones in the previous game had a single and an error, or single and a scored on that at bat. He singled. Yeah, somebody got a loud motorcycle out there, don't it? Swing and a miss. That one was in the dirt for Riley. He goes behind in the count, 0-2. My motorcycle ain't quite that loud.
Quite that loud?
No.
You could probably make it that loud, though.
Oh, I could. Yeah, you put the right pipes on it. But I don't want that. It is for sale, though, if you want to buy it, Chad.
No.
Follow that a play.
I'll pass on the motorcycle, Joe.
You talked about getting a scooter once.
I've talked about a lot of things, Joe.
0-2, 2 outs to Riley Jones.
That would be one thing, Joe, I won't buy.
Oh, okay.
I just
Confirmed. Huh?
Yes.
The 0-2 pitch swung on and missed in the dirt. Getting out of the box is Nordic, down to Oline at first, and that will retire Riley Jones, and that will be the 4th strikeout for Rademacher, and that's another 1-2-3 inning for him. We'll go to the top of the third right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
No matter what time of year, a farmer's relationship with Red River Grain Hefty Seed never changes. Red River Grain Hefty Seed works shoulder to shoulder with area farmers to attain the highest possible profit for you. Red River Grain Hefty Seed has been saving farmers money for years. For all your grain and agronomy needs, stop in or call the friendly staff at 643-3738 or visit them online at redrivergrain.com.
Do you experience pain, tingling, numbness, freezing, or burning in the hands and feet? Does your balance feel off? Tired of sleepless nights? You may suffer from neuropathy. Dr. Andrea may be able to help. Neuropathy is a serious disease where nerves begin to break down, leading to balance problems and other complications. Our program addresses the causes, not just the symptoms. See if you qualify for our neuropathy program at Hornstein Family Chiropractic. Schedule a consult with Dr. Andrea at Hornstein Family Chiropractic, 701-672-1300. Hornstein Family Chiropractic, where chiropractic care is a family affair.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Joe Schreiner, Chad Affield. I'm going to put up the
shout-out line, Joe?
Yeah. We should do that right now. So we got time in the game here for everybody to text us. 701-640-2619. Studio 22 Design shout-out line is on the screen right now. Women's boutique clothing, gifts, and custom shirts open late on Wednesday nights till 8 p.m. Send us a text. Tell us who you are, who you're cheering for. 701-640-2619. Casey Borkhardt steps up to the plate, takes strike one. Casey Borkhardt in the first inning popped out to center field. There's a little excuse me swing, and it goes off the end of his bat, and it'll be strike two. 0-2 count. 0-2. And he'll pull that one. A seeing eye single on an 0-2 pitch. Borkhardt for the single.
A little too good for an 0-2 pitch, probably, Joe. But
yeah. A little bit too high up in the strike zone. And Casey Borkhardt turned on that one in a hurry and pulled her right between first and second.
Groundskeeper Phil came back, Joe.
Did he?
For a while, yep.
Okay.
He had to put a coat on. He's cold.
Yeah, well, I turned the heat on in here. You know, if it was March 1st, we'd say, oh, it's a nice day.
Nice day, it would be,
Wouldn't even think about the heat. Now we've been used to some 65-degree days, and we want the heat. No. Brody Strom, the two-run homer in the first inning. Only 2 runs on the board so far. Studio 22 Design shout-out line still open. Give us a text. Goes inside to Strom. 701-640-2619. Tell us who you are and who you're cheering for. We'll give you that shout-out. Thank you. Somebody must have just texted me.
That might have been your wife next door, Joe.
Oh, and Brody Strom gets hit, Chad, and that is number
10.
10. Second one of the game here for the Horace Hawks. Again, it's not intentional, folks. It's just
even though he hit the home run in the first.
Yeah,
that still doesn't mean no.
No, it's just the
Wahpeton
pitching staff is struggling at times. Trayton King had a good second inning. There's a call strike to the hitter Austin O'Lean, the left-handed hitting pitcher. Got the win in game 1. And it's 0-1 to him. Let's see what Coach Quinn Irie dials up here for the second pitch. Off the plate. Ball 1, 1-1. We'll set the defense for the Huskies left to right. Steffens in left. Hinckley in center. Braun in right. Third to first is Hayek, Jones, Hockert, and Flack. The 1-1 pitch. Sails up high. Ball 2-1. The flag, Chad, in left field. Looks like
the wind's died down, Joe.
2-1 pitch from Trayton King to Austin O'Lean. Outside ball 3-1 now.
Getting close to the lights taking effect too, Joe.
Yeah, I think we are. Don't see many shadows on the field now anymore, so I think it's the lights are taking over. The brand new lights here, John Randall. That's inside, and that is ball 4.
Another Whop saw this in Whop saw this in the first game, Joe. They've 10 walks and 10 hit by pitches, but now the bases are loaded again with nobody out.
Yep.
Infield fly, fair and playable.
There you go, Chad. I'll just take the night off. You call the rest of the game. I'll let you do that. That's fouled out of play.
That scores.
To the designated hitter.
Bounce and maybe hit your vehicle over there, Joe.
No, don't say that.
Oh, there's a fence on the other
Krogan.
side, too, so you'd have to bounce over.
To bounce pretty high.
You'd have to bounce high.
Unless they left the gate open, then it couldn't go through the gate.
Did you park right by the walk gate?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That one's off the plate to Krogan. Evan Krogan, designated hitter, walked in his first at-bat back in the first inning. 1-1 pitch. And nobody out. Bases loaded. Here we go. And that's in the dirt. Ball 2. Two and 1 to the hitter, Evan Krogan. That one's in the dirt. Ball 3. Got some new flags ordered for the scoreboard this summer, Chad.
Okay.
Yep.
We'll have to...
Here in a few days. It's put up there.
It's always a fun, joyous adventure, Joe, back there.
Yeah, we have a good time, don't we?
We do.
And that's off the plate. Ball 4 to Krogan. So he draws his second walk, and he'll get an RBI on that walk on the bases loaded.
Oh, here comes Coach Lundsetter, I believe,
Okay.
Joe.
And here comes Coach Lundsetter for the mound visit, and that mound visit's going to be brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue in downtown Wahpeton. Carlson Family Insurance works for the customers, not the companies. So Coach Andrew Lundsetter goes out to talk to his young pitcher, Trayton King. Once again, other EDC action tonight here, Chad. Fargo South is at Cheyenne. They're playing a doubleheader. Shanley is at Devil's Lake tonight on a Friday night. Valley City is at Davies, and Minot is at Red River. And the Huskies tomorrow, Chad, they got a little road trip ahead of them after a long night tonight.
Long night tonight, and then an early rise tomorrow to go to Devil's Lake.
That will conclude your Carlson Family Insurance timeout. And the runners go back to their positions where they were respectively. And Axel Anderson, the left fielder, struck out in his first at bat. Our PA announcer, Chris Kappas, and our official scoreboard operator, Ryan Steffens. In the first pitch, and there's a high chopper down to first. Flack was undecided what he was going to do.
I thought he was going to throw that home, Joe.
I did too, and he thought about it afterwards, but the run scores, but he did get the out over at first base. So Anderson is retired 3 unassisted for the first out, and the runners move up to 2nd and 3rd. So here comes Cooper Fuchs. He grounded out to first base in his first at bat, right fielder. And standing at second base is Krogan, the designated hitter, and the first baseman is at 3rd, and that's Austin O'Lean. Popped up, shortstop, 3rd base. Aiden Hayek calls off Jones, and that will be the catch by Aiden Hayek to retire Fuchs.
Second out of the evening, or the inning, I should say.
I don't think the sun's bother him anymore over there, Chad. It looks pretty good over there now.
I think we've...
So we should be pretty good for sun, I think. Aiden didn't look like he had any trouble over there, although he's played over there for a few years now. He's seeing all the sun over there that he needs to see.
He's dealt with that sun for a while, Joe. So he's
Drayton King puts in the set, and there's a hard shot down to Hayek at third. Nice little step and throw, and he gets Nordic running down to first base, and that will retire the side. Stranding 2, but they score 2. The Horace Hawks up 4-0 as we go to the bottom of the third. We'll be right back after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Wahpeton Deli and Eatery, serving delicious deli staples paired with great service and friendly staff. They use the best ingredients and provide a great atmosphere. If you have an office party or an at-home celebration, Wahpeton Deli and Eatery can help with your next event. And now you can order online for in-store pickup. Check it out at wahpetondeliandeatery.com or call 642-3639.
No matter the time of year, there's never a bad time to get your ride sparkling at All Seasons Car Wash. Your ride deserves to shine all year round. We'll see you at All Seasons Car Wash.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Hey, girls. Oh, love it.
Dad, what are you doing?
I'm TikToking.
Is he serious?
Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
All right, welcome back to John Randall Field. Bottom of the third here. Huskies bringing up Ryan Braun to lead it off here in the bottom of the third. 4 strikeouts so far for Caden Rademacher. Coach Kappas was saying in between games he was a pitcher for the West Fargo Aces last summer. Pitched very well. I remember that game.
Yeah, called strike.
It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Rademacher sets. Oh, that curveball got a little tight there, but it came back nicely. Ducking on that one was Ryan Braun. Due up after him is Braden Steffens, and then it's Aiden Hendrickson, the designated hitter in game 2. Call strike, got the outside corner, 2-2. I want to wish all the farmers the best of luck here this spring, and everybody else out there, make sure you give those big pieces of equipment the right of way. Everybody be safe. And there's a ground ball shot over to first base. O'Lean picks it up. Did he get there in time? He did.
Yep, just in time, Joe.
So Ryan Braun hits a shot down first baseline there to O'Lean. He made a nice grab there.
And he's told to finish the playoff, though, with that toss to the pitcher coming. So.
Yeah. Nice little toss to O'Lean, so he finished it up nice. That's what you practice. That's what they call it, fundamental. Now up is Braden Steffens. Takes up high around the shoulders for ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes to Braden Steffens. And the pitch. Inside off the wrist there, and it's ball 2. We're in the bottom of the third. Steffens takes inside for ball 3. Gets the count now, 3-0. See what Rademacher does here when he comes back now on the 3-0 count. Straight overhand fastball right down the middle. Nope. Come 3/4 arm, and it still caught the corner. Defensively, For the Hawks, you got Anderson in left, Borkhardt in center, and Fuchs in right. I'll set the infield here after this. Call strike 2 to Braden Steffens. From third to first, it's Strom, Collins, Dick, and O'Lean. Case and Nordic behind the plate, and Caden Rademacher on the hill. 4-0. The payoff pitch from Rademacher to Steffens. High, ball 4. And the first free pass issued here by Rademacher is to Braden Steffens. So he'll draw the walk. Got ahead in the count 3-0, Chad, and Rademacher fought back.
He fought back to 3-2 and then just lost it on the 3-2 pitch.
Well, here's your designated hitter now, Aiden Hendrickson. Want to thank Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton. Gripper Sports. And there's a little bunt there by Hendrickson, and Rademacher goes to first. And that will be a sacrifice bunt for him. And 1, 3 on the putout, 2. And then you've got the top of the order coming up now will be Miles Hinckley. At the runner at second base is Braden Steffens. So here comes Miles Hinckley. And Nordic goes out to talk to his pitcher Rademacher to see if they need to change up the signs here with the runner now at second base. So nothing exciting planned for this weekend,
Nope.
Chad?
No, just a little work over here.
Got to do your shopping tomorrow?
I do my shopping on Saturdays. Yep, I'll be out there at about 6 o'clock.
Gee, it's so early on a Saturday.
There's nobody there, Joe. There's nobody there, Joe.
Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton. Want to thank Tyler and Wayne for helping us out here.
I couldn't sleep in, Joe, if I wanted to.
You can't, huh?
No.
Oh, I can, and easy.
Not me.
In a heartbeat. Swung on. There's a 2-chopper, and that's going to be picked up by O'Lean. Wheels and throws, and not in time. And I got a feeling that's going to be an infield hit there for
We're close to my bedtime,
Miles
too,
Hinckley.
Joe. Just telling you.
Oh, well, if you want to go.
No,
you
I'm
can go.
fine. No. I'm here.
They're going
I'll
to
be
record
awake.
that as a hit, an infield hit. That was a tough play with Hinckley hustling
That was
down
a
the
tough
lane.
play. But Hinckley's got a little bit of speed.
Yep.
Made it close, and then everything had to be perfect, and it wasn't, so.
And now runners at the corners here.
2 outs, though.
Here comes Bob Hockert for the Huskies. Swung on and missed. Bob struck out in his first at bat. So far in this inning, Rademacher does not have any strikeouts. He's got 4 on the game so far to this point. Inside at the ankles, it's ball 1. It's 1-1 now to Bob.
Oh, Joe's back.
And that's not
Joe,
me.
your
but
motorcycle's back.
Whoever it is back. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runners at the corners. And there goes the runner to second. Heading down there, and is he safe or out? He's safe. And a run comes across, and Braden Steffens. That was close with Hinckley stealing the base.
Yeah, they throw through, and it went all the way to second base.
Mm-hmm. That was a close play there. As coming in from second base was Dick, and I thought he was going to intercept it and come home with the throw, but he let it go through, and Hinckley was safe. So Hockert now 2-1, swings through that one. It's 2-2. Bob Jr. for Wahpeton Huskies. 2-2-2. Inside, now it's full count. Full count, 2 outs. Hinckley standing at second base after he stole second. 4-1. Hinckley, there's what we don't want to see, Chad, and that's
what?
So, yep, we talked about it in game 1. You don't want to make that third out. You better be sure if you're going to do it. And with a left-handed hitter, we'll just say that's it. The end of 3 innings. We're going to go to the 4th. It's 4-1.
Lucky for us, life is full of choices, big and small. They define us, make us who we are. And when it comes time for you to choose, a car, home, your next big adventure, or start a new business, Farmers Union Insurance has the variety of coverage options to protect each perfect moment. Farmers Union Insurance. Contact your local Farmers Union Insurance agent today.
Farmers, be ready this planting season by contacting Yield Advantage for all your seed and planting equipment needs. They carry high-quality products from Precision Planting, Intelligent Ag, Copperhead Ag, Outback Wraps, Wear Parts LLC, Midwest Seed Genetics, and more. Yield Advantage can help your planter from basic service parts to liquid fertilizer setups. All of the latest technology and often significantly less than buying a new planter. Be ready to hit the field by contacting Yield Advantage, 218-517-7878, or online at yield-advantage.com.
A local insurance team ready to serve you. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, providing home, auto, life, farm, and business insurance. As residents of your community, they understand how important it is to be there for you, their trusted friends and neighbors. Together, they're building strong partnerships that help everyone succeed. American Family Insurance, Miller & Associates, a proud supporter of high school athletics.
And we hope to see you at American Family Insurance, Miller and Associates.
See, Joe,
I gotta hit the right button.
No, but
You did it right.
I waited, Joe, too, because I knew that extra stuff was coming, Joe.
Yeah,
I knew
the girls were on.
Yes.
You gotta let the girls talk.
Yes.
We're going to the top of the fourth here. It's 4-1 in favor of the Horace Hawks. Matthew Dick will step up to the plate. He walked in his first at bat, facing Trayton King. Huskies scored one here in the bottom of the third.
Now you can talk about your wife, Joe. She left the press box.
I asked her to go get me a hot dog. You probably didn't hear it. You probably had the headset on.
Yeah, no, she walked right by the concession stand, though.
Oh, maybe it's closed.
Oh, no, maybe. Looks like she's on a mission, Joe.
She's on a mission, though. There's a ground ball. One hopper just gets past the glove of Ryland Flack and a base hit for Matthew Dick. Jet Collins will come back up to the plate for his third at bat already here in the fourth inning, Chad. Leadoff hitter coming up to the plate for the third time in the game here. So far he's walked and scored and popped out to Miles Hinckley in center. So it's 4-1.
Your wife went, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
She'll be coming
There's
back.
a drive to the left field, and that's going to hit the batting cages. Over the batting cages. There it's heading toward your car, Chad.
No, landed on the batting cage, Joe.
I'm making it up.
Something hits my vehicle, Joe, here
That's
now.
a shot, yeah, I know.
Yeah, they have to go through a building.
Yep. And the crowd still hanging in here at John Randall Field.
They want to see the lights, I think, Joe.
Say what?
I think they want to see the lights on.
Oh. They are on.
Well, I know, but they're not really. I want to see it take effect,
oh, yeah,
Joe. That's
we
what I
gotta
want
wait.
to see.
What time of night is it here? It's a little after 8.
About almost 8 minutes.
It should be another half hour, 20 minutes. That one's pulled down the third base line past the diving Aiden Hayek, and that'll be a single.
Yeah, that's all right. He bobbled a little bit, but he
Steffens will get it back in, holding everybody to just 90 feet. So a base hit there, 2 in a row now for the Horace Hawks.
That's the other bad part about the outfield too, Joe. It's not real smooth. You know,
Yeah.
there's a lot of it's not it's hard. So it's
Yeah.
it'll hit a bump, it'll bounce right by or bounce
we
to
didn't
you.
have,
So
we didn't have a lot of snow to make it soft.
No.
So here comes Kason Borkhardt. He singled and scored in the third and popped out to center in his first at bat. And that one sails outside, ball 1. The Hawks threatening here now in the fourth. They got a runner in scoring position. Trayton King on the hill. And delivers. It looks like he kind of stumbled there a little bit. Throw down to third, and I think they got him.
Yeah.
They did. Braxton Heitkamp bobbled it a little bit, but he got it down there in time to Hayek, and the runner is retired at third base. Matthew Dick is called out. So a good throw by Braxton Heitkamp for the first out. Moving over to second base is Collins, and the pitch comes up high. It's ball 3. A couple of Hawks runners have been gunned down at third base tonight.
Yeah, it's
first game. I think we saw 1 or 2, and now 1 here. 3-0. Ooh, and a 3-0 pitch right into Flack's glove at first. He just speared that one. And a 3-0 swinging away was Borkhardt. And he got lined out and caught by Riley.
Hit that good, Joe, and right to the first baseman.
Right to him. So quickly now, 2 outs here. They were threatening with runners at first and second, nobody out. And now there's runner at second and 2 outs. After that line drive. That's one of those line drives as Brody Strom, the home run hitter, here comes to the plate. He hit a home run, had an RBI with that one, plus his own, so he had 2 RBIs. Then he was hit by a pitch in the third. 1-0. 2-0.
Oh, there comes your wife back, Joe.
All right.
Yep.
2-0 with 2 outs, runner at second base. Popped up center field. Hinckley coming in and not going to get to it. It falls in for a base hit. And coming home from second to score is Jet Collins and an RBI single for Brody Strom. So he's got a home run and a single and 3 RBI. Is it RBI or RBIs?
I'd say, yeah.
I've had this talk with Watson several times at baseball games. Is it RBI or RBIs?
If you got more than one, that's RBIs, isn't it?
Well, that's what I say, but Watson says, well,
He says
do you say run batted ins? That's what his argument is.
Yeah, I suppose. You think of
There goes the runner, and not in time with the throw was Braxton Heitkamp, but good jump there, though, by Strom.
King, there wasn't much of a.
No.
I mean, I don't even think he looked over there either.
Yep, got to do a better job of holding him on, youngster. He'll learn that. 1 ball, no strikes. Popped up, first base side. Flack drifting back, drifting over into foul territory, out of camera shot, and makes the catch. Yep. And that will retire. Nope. Oh, did he drop it?
I think it dropped, Joe. No,
Oh, he did. I thought he caught it.
Yeah,
it was kind of in an awkward position for us. Okay.
I thought he did too, but he must not have, Joe.
Okay.
And nobody's saying anything, so.
I thought he caught it. I couldn't see it very well from our vantage point. 1 ball, 1 strike. King to deliver. Inside, and this time they don't go on Braxton Heitkamp. Standing at second base is Brody Strom. He stole second base after he singled. 3 RBI for Brody Strom so far. 2-1. That one is a shot to right center field. Going back toward the scoreboard. Is it going to stay in? It does. Lands right on the warning track.
Yeah, about 370 feet away from the
Ryan Braun, yeah, it was quite a ways. It was a shot, and he gets an RBI double there for Austin O'Lean. So O'Lean gets the RBI double with 2 outs. So we said there was runners on first and second with nobody out, and they ended up generating 2 runs here, Chad, so far. So it makes the score now 6-1. And Chris Kappas over there on the other side just says Shador did not make the second round.
Yeah.
He did not make it in the second
round.
He might fall a long way in the draft now. And that one's going to get away from Heitkamp on the wild pitch. So 90 feet away is the next run with Austin O'Lean standing at third base. 6-1 in favor of the Hawks. The 2-0 pitch sails up high for ball 3. Yeah, the American League and National League. In the American League and the EDC, it's Fargo North, Grand Forks Central, Red River, Wahpeton, West Fargo High, and Horace. So each game when they play within their league is a 1-point game.
Okay.
If you play interleague, somebody from the National League, then it is a 2-point. The first game is the counter for 2 points.
You play 2 games, though.
Yep, but the second one does not count.
The second one's just kind of okay.
The walk is issued to the designated hitter, Krogan. That'll bring up Axel
Is that
Anderson.
number 11, Joe?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, I think it's 11.
I think it's 11, yep. Yep, it is. So then, if you play somebody in the National League, so let's say if Wahpeton plays Devil's Lake tomorrow, it's just the first game is the counter.
But
it's still worth 2 points.
Okay. But they will play 2 games.
But they will play 2.
What is the second game? Is just a 5? Or is it 2?
I suppose they decide on it. I would assume 7. But you never know.
Yeah, if you've had 4 games that week too, you might only want to play a 7 and a 5 if you're counting the first one.
And depends how your pitching arms are.
Yeah.
Especially if the second game doesn't count.
Wap's got somebody stretching in the bullpen, I think.
That one's high and
that's
tight.
What's his name again? That's
Beer Street? No?
Yep, 2 for 2 in the first game. Yeah, I think that's number 1. I believe it is. Just begun to throw, though.
All right. That's popped up on the third base side. Hayek drifting back and makes the catch. Behind the third base bag, right in fair territory, but that will retire the side on that pop fly. The Hawks score 2 here in the top of the 4th. It's 6-1 in favor of the Hawks. We'll be right back on Three Borders Sports Network.
Folks at Tyler Farm Supply understand that farming is hard work, and that's why they only offer durable and reliable short-line farm equipment that you can depend on. Whether you're a small-scale farmer or manage a large operation, they have the tools that you need to get the job done quickly and efficiently. Plus, with their competitive pricing and financing options, Tyler Farm Supply makes it easy for you to get the equipment you need without breaking the bank. Give them a call today, 701-642-8827.
When challenging conditions arise, we don't back down. We up our game. We outpace the competition. Keep you ahead of adversity. We keep you equipped and bring you solutions that hit close to home. Channel leads the field so you can rise above. See how at channel.com/rise.
Make OSPTI your choice for outpatient rehabilitation and sports injuries with locations in Fergus Falls, Breckenridge, and Hankinson. Orthopedic and sports physical therapy is the right choice for your recovery. Live your best life. Trust the experts at OSPTI.
For 75 years, Corner Drug has been your trusted Health Mart pharmacy in Wahpeton. As the prescription specialist, we're dedicated to your health. We provide immunizations to keep you safe, along with health pack compliance packaging for easy medication management. Plus, our medication synchronization ensures all your prescriptions are ready when you need them. Experience personalized care and expertise at Corner Drug, where your health is our priority.
All right, we're back, and the first pitch here at the bottom of the 4th is delivered to Aiden Hayek, and it's low and away. It's ball 1. And he'll rip that second one out to right field. Getting over and picking that one up is Fuchs, and he drifts back a little bit and makes the catch. Again, Aiden Hayek got underneath that one a little bit, Chad.
Yeah, just off just a little bit.
Yep. Had 3 hits in the first game, but so far in game 2, for 2.
He was pulling most of those, too,
yes.
if I remember right.
Yep.
Not that you can't get a base hit to right field, Joe, if you're right-handed, but...
Rylan Flack at the plate. Takes a strike at the knees.
Umpire Forman there. He gets down kind of in a crouch, too, Joe.
Yeah,
he gets down there pretty low.
He's right. He doesn't want to get hit, man.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's right down behind the catcher. That's,
I'd do that once, Joe, and I wouldn't be able to get back up.
Yeah, I hear you. There's some umpires that that might put their eyes what they consider the top of the strike zone. And if it's above his eyes,
he did that the other day at the softball game too. So
got that low.
He was
guess I didn't
getting that
notice
low.
that.
Oh yeah, he was doing that during that
Of course,
softball too. So
that's
which
fast pitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that. 2-1. The Ryland Flack. Ooh, that one's pretty
man.
tight. 3-1. Just for a junior, he throws her pretty hard. He's got some heat there, does he? Mr. Rodemacher. 3-1, 1 out. Nobody on. Excuse me. There's strike 2 called right down the pipe the way it looked from up here. Well, Chad, what are you thinking so far on the lights?
Yeah, I did. And I think that right field's even brighter a little bit than it was.
I think so too.
It looks different.
Yep. That one sails outside, and Flack will draw the walk.
No,
This is the second walk issued.
Again, Joe, just by looking at where the fixture is, it's hard to believe it's shooting on the field. But
Excuse me, that's the third walk issued by Rodemacher. One to Bob Hawkert, one to Braden Steffens, and now this one. So 3 walks issued. Pickoff move over to first.
Ooh, that was close.
That was very close. Flack diving back, getting his uniform dirty. And the pitch. There's a ground ball to second base. Picked up, wheels over to short, back to first, not in time. So Flack is retired at second base on the play from Dick to Collins. So 4-6 for the second out. And reaching on the fielder's choice was Trayton King. It's going to bring up Riley Jones, struck out in his first at bat back in the second inning. That was the last strikeout that Rodemacher has recorded. I suppose there now I just talking Fight Club.
Well,
so
yeah.
Like Dylan Bierstrait coming back into the
coming back into the dugout.
No balls, 1 strike to Riley Jones. Takes low for a ball. 1-1. Oop, forgot to switch camera back. Got to switch the camera back, Joe. Watson to be chewing me out. The 1-1 pitch, and then the pickoff move. Dives back just in time. Tag wasn't even applied. Rodemacher set to deliver the 1-1 pitch to Jones. High and away, ball 2-2.
There's still, Joe, there's still quite a few people down
in
front of us.
Yeah, there's some down the first baseline. It's always fun to see.
They're here to see us, I'm sure, Joe.
That one's a
That's why your wife's here.
Ball 3, 3-1.
She's here to see me.
Sure she is. 3-1 with 2 outs.
Yeah, I won't tell you what I get for look, Joe.
Yeah.
That one.
Riley Jones facing Rodemacher. 3-1. There's a ground ball. That's going to be a seeing eye single for Riley Jones. And the throw comes into second base. So runners now at first and second with 2 outs. Riley Jones with a nice hit. Riley Jones with 2 hits on the night. He had 1 in game 1 and now 1 here.
He scored when he got a base hit the first game. He scored.
Yep. Here comes Ryan Braun.
Started the rally, as I said, Joe, I think.
Yep, that's right. Grounded out to first in his first at bat did Ryan Braun. He led off the bottom of the third. The 1-0 pitch. Yeah, those see the sunglasses that Collins is wearing at short
Yeah,
reflect off the lights. It catches my eye too. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's got him on top of his hat, but the lights reflect him off of him. 1-2 to Ryan Braun, playing right field for the Huskies here in game 2. The 1-2 pitch swung on and missed, and there is a strikeout recorded by Rodemacher. And that will retire the side. No runs. The Huskies leave 2 on base. And we'll be right back here with the top of the 5th right after this.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
What would you do with a second chance? At Essentia Health, we understand the significance of second chances. Our heart specialists see them every day. That's why regular checkups and heart screenings are vital, even if you feel fine, and especially when you have a family history. Essentia Health is the right place for early detection, advanced treatments, comprehensive cardiac rehab, for second chances. At Essentia Health, we work hard to keep your heart strong for what's next.
Hey there! So we have 30 seconds to tell you why you should be a member of FCCU.
First Community Credit Union is member-owned.
But aren't all financials member-owned?
Nope, they're not.
Many have stockholders that drive decisions.
As a credit union, we put our members first.
As a matter of fact,
that means all the money that we make,
cha-ching,
gets reinvested back to you, our member owners.
So come see why.
Life is better with community at First Community Credit Union.
All right, welcome back to John Randall Field here at Chahinkaba Park as we go to the top of the 5th, and the Huskies trail the Horace Hawks 6-1. Want to thank some other sponsors that we have, Giant Seeds and Snacks, also our coaches show. Our first spring coaches show will be on Wednesday night, next week. Want to thank Essentia Health, Smith Motors of Wahpeton, your certified GMC and Chevrolet dealer, Wahpeton Daily News, Optimum Rehab, and Dr. Tony. Popped up, Miles Hinckley drifting over to his left, and he'll make the catch, and he will retire Cooper Fuchs on that fly ball. First pitch hitting.
I was going to say giblets, but...
Yeah, it was almost giblets, yeah.
I don't know.
Huh? No?
It might have been, but he made it. Yeah, I tell you what,
he had to run a couple feet.
He got there, Joe, but he went to his left, then he went back a couple steps to his right, but he got the job done. So
yep. Now up is going to be Kaysen Nordic.
I'm in a can of peas instead of giblets, Joe.
String beans. Nordic was hit by a pitch and grounded out. 0 for 1 today. 1 ball, no strikes. Dr. Tony, Optimum Rehab.
My neighbor.
Also want to thank Interstate Engineering, Amanda Frederick, and State Farm Insurance. Interstate Engineering, there's a drive to the left. Steffen's drifting back in front of the track and makes the catch. About 3 feet in front of the track there at the 324 mark.
Groundskeeper Phil got off his chair. He thought that maybe was gone.
Did he? And that will bring up, that was the number 8 here, Kaysen Nordic, and the number 9 here, Matthew Dick, will step up to the plate. He singled in his last at bat and walked. 1 for 1. All I know is it shows up pretty good on that camera, the lights, as we get darker. Oop, wrong button.
See, and Joe, maybe when the fence is green too, that make a difference.
Yeah, that's true too.
Maybe I don't, it's all white now, so I don't know.
And with his second hit of the game here, Matthew Dick pops one out over the shortstop Jones's
I'm not
head.
complaining though, Joe.
No, it's much better than it was.
That's those ones we had, and they're, notice the poles are a little farther back too, Joe.
Are they? A little bit.
Not where the wood,
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, you can see there.
Over there, it's not too bad, but you really notice it over here on the left field side.
Yeah.
And behind the two behind the fence, and we went from 8 poles to 6. So.
Yeah. Shortstop Jet Collins, leadoff hitter, steps up to the plate. He singled and scored in his last at bat. 2 outs. Trade King delivers, and he pulls that one
bullpen.
foul toward the bullpen and batting cage area here in the left field area. 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll be back here next Tuesday on Three Border Sports Network. That'll be our next broadcast as the Huskies will host Davies.
Busy week.
It is.
Coach's show Wednesday.
Coach's show on Wednesday. What else we got next week, Chad?
Are you doing the softball game on Thursday, or is that?
We might be.
I know there's a softball game Thursday, too. I know that.
Let me see here what it says. So Tuesday, we got the Davies Wahpeton game. That's popped up in the infield. And that might be high camp and couldn't quite hang on to it.
One hand, Joe.
Yep. Well said, Jed. So Jet Collins will get another shot at it. So, yeah, Tuesday we'll be here with Davies. Wednesday is our first coach's show of the spring. And then on Thursday, the BW Storm and Staples Motley.
Yep.
So we got a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week, Chad.
So they always told me when I played baseball, too, Joe. Two hands.
Yep.
Which, I mean, sometimes it's tough to get the second hand up there, but
fundamentals. 2-2 pitch, and there's a drive deep to left center. Hinckley and Steffens makes a catch. Look at Steffens getting over there and making the catch. A nice catch here as Hinckley and him must have communicated very well as Hinckley dropped back behind Steffens, and Steffens makes a nice running catch to retire Jet Collins. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back with the bottom of the fifth. 6-1 in favor of the Hawks.
Camdell Innovation is now hiring production technicians for a variety of shifts with opportunities to make $20 or more per hour. Work in a clean, climate-controlled facility. Second shift, 4 10-hour days, every weekend off, 3:30 p.m. to 2 a.m., and 4-crew rotation, straight days, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., or straight nights, 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. Apply in person or online at ComdelInnovation.com. Comdel Innovation of Wahpeton, an employee-owned company.
Every business begins with an idea. With dedication, hard work, and high-speed broadband, that idea can grow into something giant. The member organizations that form BAND are proud to support North Dakota businesses every step of the way, from the soil to the stadium. The Broadband Association of North Dakota, helping North Dakotans grow bright ideas into big business.
At Smith.
Welcome back to John Randall Field at Chahinkapa Park, Wahpeton, North Dakota, on the Red River of the North. Just off the left field wall over there on the other side of the football field. Braden Steffens just made that nice running catch out in left center. He made a nice catch out there, Chad. He's coming up to the plate.
Had a beat on it. Like I said, him and Hinckley must have communicated well on it, Joe, because one went behind, one made, Steffens made the catch. So it
was a good-looking play. Braden Steffens walked and scored. The only run of the game so far for the Huskies. Takes a strike one from Caden Rademacher. Little breaking pitch there. Didn't catch the corner. 1-1. Crowd still hanging out with us, Chad.
Still hanging tough. Friday, though, Joe, too. That helps a little bit, maybe.
That's true. 2 balls, 1 strike to Braden Steffens.
They can sleep in like you can tomorrow, Joe.
I got to go to work tomorrow. I got to go and farming again.
What time, Joe? 10 o'clock.
No. Swing and a miss by Steffens. The count even now 2-2 to Rademacher.
Early, Joe, huh?
Well, I leave here at 7 o'clock.
Okay.
So I get up there by a little bit before 8.
I'll be down here then, Joe.
When? Tomorrow? No.
8 o'clock.
No, tomorrow?
Yeah, it's Saturday.
Little comebacker to Rademacher. He'll trot over, an underhand toss over to Oline, and that Steffens is retired 1-3. I thought you said you were taking the weekend off.
No, I get work down here I can do. I got some few things I can do down here, Joe.
All right.
Put a few hours in.
So you do have some excitement.
Yeah, well, I'll be over here working a little bit. I'll try to find something. I'm sure there's something I can do.
All right. Aiden Hendrickson, designated hitter, come to the line. Or to the box, I should say. Facing Caden Rademacher. Brought some heat with that one, and that's high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 6-1 lead for the Hawks. Swung on and missed. Isn't the count even. 1 ball, 1 strike to the number 9 in the order is Aiden Hendrickson.
The designated hitter, I believe, Joe.
He is, yep. He's batting for Braxton Heitkamp, who's catching. Heitkamp had a
Yeah,
Single
in the
hit a
first
single
game.
in the first game. Kept the inning alive in the 7th. 2-1. I'm not sure what I'm doing tomorrow on the farm, to be honest with you. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Ooh, and that one almost hits him.
Is it like that every time we go out there, Joe? You just go out there and they just send you to a piece of equipment, or?
Well, that seems like what
Okay,
it
well,
is, but, I mean, I guess I'm versatile enough.
Yeah,
to,
no, hey.
But usually my job so far has been the floater.
Okay.
And then if not, then it's in the tractor. But there's a call strike, and the count now full to Hendrickson.
Just not sure you're going to do tomorrow, though.
No, I don't know for sure. I'm guessing I'm in the tractor again tomorrow, but I think the other person that drives the floater will be available all weekend as well. So they'll probably
get as much in as you can, Joe, before it rains on Monday.
Gosh, how much are we going to get?
Well, I've heard up to an inch.
I've heard more than that.
Well, if it comes down good, we could take,
Time was called, and there was strike 3 if Hendrickson wouldn't have swung at it. But time was called. Rademacher finished the throw, and it was right down the pipe. So full count.
Ooh.
And he fists that one off.
Ooh.
Lands into the netting, the protective netting in front of the dugout.
I know sometimes, though, you don't want to be standing right in front of that netting. That netting's got a little bit of give.
A little give, yeah.
A little bit anyway, so.
Yeah, it does. And that would have ricocheted around the old dugouts.
Yeah.
And again calls time. And I don't know, did they give him time on that one?
They gave him time on that one, but I don't.
And the bench.
Yeah, I don't know.
I heard somebody through the headset here, somebody on the bench over there, I think, said you don't have to give it to him. And I think that was very close.
You know, especially a timing thing like that, Joe, where it's getting close, where he's almost in his windup, and then that's it's.
And now the 3-2 pitch, and there's one lined right back up the middle, and what a diving catch made out there at second base by Matthew Dick. And landed on his belly and made the catch.
Almost worked out for him, though.
Almost did, yeah.
Worked that 3-2 count and got and good play by the second baseman, though.
Yep. Matthew Dick made a nice catch out there, nice defensive play for the Horace Hawks. It's going to bring up the leadoff hitter for the Wahpeton Huskies. That's Miles Hinckley. Singled in his last at bat, stole second base, then got caught trying to steal third. Hawker due up after Miles Hinckley. It's fouled away. That's heading toward my pickup.
Just waiting for glass sound, Joe. Broken windshield.
My luck.
You get out there, Joe.
Yeah.
Where did Jeannie park? That's what I'm concerned about. Her vehicle, not
She
yours.
rode with me.
Oh, okay. All right.
She didn't want to take hers out.
Smart, Joe.
Outside, ball 2-2-1. Also want to thank Bell Bank, Dakota Ag Products, All Seasons Car Wash, Country Financial of Wahpeton and Casey Formanak, Red River Grain, and Hornstein Family Chiropractic as Miles Hinckley pops that one up right behind the pitcher's mound. And getting over to make the catch is Collins for the out. So it's a 1-2-3 inning here for Rademacher and the Hawks. The Huskies are retired, and we will take a break, and we'll come back with the top of the sixth right after this on Three Borders Sports Network.
Motors in Wahpeton. Our goal is to find the vehicle that fits you, both in lifestyle and budget. Do more with the spacious GMC Acadia, the powerful, always dependable Chevy Silverado, or the rugged, hardworking GMC Sierra. Since 1960, Smith Motors has provided an excellent automotive experience featuring high-quality service and low-pressure sales. Chevrolet or GMC, the selection is great. And if we don't have it, we'll find it for you. Smith Motors, small-town friendly, big-town.
Good catch there, Chad. Caught it just in time. We're going to the top of the 6th. The Huskies trail the Hawks 6-1. Trayton King comes back out for another inning of action here. Got a little Guns N' Roses playing in the background. How about that?
Horace coach is talking to the umpire too, maybe saying, having a little discussion down there, Joe.
Yeah. Quinn Irie, I believe that's Quinn. Just saying, once is okay, but 2 times in a row like that? So, I'm sure he made his point.
Yeah, I'm sure he got a point across. So.
Yep. All right, so we're. What'd you see?
Him and Coach Lundstedt were having a little conversation too. When he was
did they?
down there. Just peaceful though, either. Joe wasn't
okay.
yelling at each other or anything. But just say, I'm sorry or whatever.
Yep.
Move on.
Yep. Top of the 6th. As we start out here, the top of the 6th for the Hawks, and that will be the number 2 hitter in the lineup is Kaysen Borkhardt. Popped out in the 1st, got a single and scored in the 3rd, and the line drive right into the palm of the mitt of Ryland Flack, and he'll rip that one right back up the middle for a base hit.
Right up the middle, Joe.
It was right past the ear of Trayton King. Maybe it wasn't that close, but
closer than you think, probably. Joe.
Yeah.
Home run hitters up, huh?
Brody Strom will step up to the plate, the home run hitter in the 1st inning, Chad. He had 2 RBIs on that one, himself and Jed Collins. Hit by a pitch and scored in the 3rd, singled in the 4th. He's a double and a triple away from the cycle. How about that?
He's only got 2 innings to get it, Joe, so I don't know.
Yeah, you'd have to bat around here to do that.
Which,
I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
I tell you what, Joe, I think the lighting in right center is better.
I think it's better than it was, yes.
I do. For some reason, it looked darker when I was watching it before. So,
and it still looks like there's a little shadow there, but
a little bit. But I think when the fence is green, Joe, that might make a difference too. I don't know.
And I wonder if the scoreboard doesn't cause that shadow there.
I'm
the
sure.
Fence.
I would say.
And when the fence is painted green, there goes the runner, and no throw down to
Yeah.
And a successful steal there by Borkhardt.
Like I said, when the fence gets painted green, Joe, it might make a difference.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Because right now it's a white fence. You notice that when it's black. A green fence, Joe, it's already colored dark.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's a drive to left field. Steffens drifting over to the corner. Is he going to be able to make the catch? Up against the fence, but couldn't get it.
Okay. I thought he got it, Joe, but I got that light.
Yeah, you got the pole right there.
I got that pole right in my way. So.
Yep, the net pole there. So Steffens gave it a good effort, but didn't come up with it. Hey, we got to say hi to Rob Trotter. He's out in Nashville.
Wow.
And cheering on Trayton King. So Rob Trotter, thanks for tuning in and watching Three Borders Sports Network all the way in Nashville, Tennessee. That's pretty cool. I don't know if we've ever had one from Nashville, Tennessee before. 2-2. King delivers and a ground ball. Foul.
Just foul. I wasn't fouled by much, Joe.
Nope. Trayton King on the hill. On the bump.
Oh, he's going to get the ball. I was going to thought maybe he's going back to the bullpen. But
that one's outside, and Heitkamp gives it a good effort to stop it, but it pops away from him and rolls far enough away so that Borkhardt can scoot down to third. So runner at third base, full count. Nobody out to the home run hitting Brody Strom with 3 RBI. The 4th one just 90 feet away. And he'll take a walk, so he won't get the RBI, Chad.
Or he won't get the
RBI.
Double or the triple either, Joe, right?
No.
And
we got a mound visit here by Coach Lundstetter. And that mound visit's brought to you by Carlson Family Insurance. Anytime's a good time to see Eric and the crew in 2nd Avenue, and I think we're going to get a pitching change here.
I think we're changing pitchers. I think Steffens is coming in.
Yep, looks like Braden Steffens coming in, so from the left field. So we'll take a break, Chad, and we'll come back here with more and the defensive changes after this Carlson Family Insurance mound visit. We'll be right back.
Interstate Engineering, our business is about connections. We connect people to water, communities to counties, and counties to the rest of the world. Our work connects main streets to interstates, and yesterday with the potential of tomorrow. With over 40 years of connecting, our experience and expertise are thanks to the clients we have earned, the trust we have built, and the connections we have made. Interstate Engineering, the professionals you need, the people you trust.
Getting you back to what you love. We are Optimum Rehab. For over a decade, Dr. Tony Egeman has provided physical therapy services for the people of Wahpeton, Breckenridge, and surrounding communities. We're a small practice that sees our patients as individuals. Through hands-on techniques, our patients have their treatment plans tailored to their exact needs. Sprains, sore muscles, back pain, achy joints, rehab following surgery, you name it. Optimum Rehab is your answer. When you need exceptional physical therapy, you need Optimum Rehab.
Here at the Amanda Frederick State Farm Agency, we do our best to make insurance a little less insurance-y for you. Hi, this is Amanda, your local State Farm agent. You've probably seen our team out and about volunteering in the community, participating in local events, and just doing our all-around best to support and encourage a healthy, vibrant community. Stop into our office sometime and find out why we've been consistently voted best insurance agency in the Valley and why State Farm has been a trusted household name in insurance for 100 years. We hope to meet you soon.
All right, we'll just come back from that break there as Braden Steffens and Trayden King. A straight-up switch there for the two. King goes to left. Steffens comes in to pitch. And his first pitch is delivered to Austin O'Lean for a ball. 1-0. Trayden King giving up 6 runs in just over 5 innings of play. And there goes the runner. Down to second, and the throw down is a pretty good throw, but not in time. So Strom steals second base, and now runners at second and third. Heitkamp with a nice throw down there, Chad.
That was a good throw on first and third attempt. 9th grader, too, so that's,
1-1. Ooh, inside, and that one gets away from Heitkamp. And coming in from third to score that one was Borkhardt, and that'll make the score 7-1. 2-1 count to Austin O'Lean. Pitched game 1 and won that one for the Hawks. It was an 8-5 score. Huskies were down 8-2 and scored 3.
In the first game.
In the first game. Yeah, they scored 3 in the bottom of the 7th. Made it interesting. Tying run was at the plate as O'Lean draws the walk. That'll bring up the designated hitter, Evan Krogan. And runners now at first and third on the corners. We're in the top of the 6th. Steffens looking in for the sign from Heitkamp. Delivers low and inside for a ball. Don't forget the Huskies got 2 games tomorrow again.
They got to get on a bus and go to Devil's Lake, Joe. So that's
And just the first game is the counter.
Right.
There goes the runner, and the fake bunt, and the throw down by Heitkamp, not in time, and the run will come across.
I don't know why he'd throw. I'm not sure why he'd throw down on that, Joe. But I don't know.
Yep. So Krogan still at the plate, ahead in the count now to Braden Steffens, 2-0. The designated hitter so far tonight for the Hawks here in this game, Chad, Evan Krogan at the plate has walked all 3 times.
Walked all 3 times. And it's 3-0, Joe. So what do you think is going to happen here on his 4th at bat?
Oh, he had the green light, and he'll pop that one up foul, and it's going to be out of play as Hayek and Heitkamp give chase.
Almost hit the dugout.
To no avail. Three balls, 1 strike. He had the green light, did the designated hitter. Steffens taking a long time here as Heitkamp finally gets into the crouch. Gives a sign. Steffens comes across, and there it is.
Walk number 4, Joe.
Yep.
Of the day.
Oh, I forgot to add that to our total
Yeah.
here too, didn't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Is there a 7th? Should be a 7th, Joe.
8.
8. So you
I
missed,
forgot
14,
to add one in, huh?
14, yep.
Total.
For the night.
Yep. Steffens pitches. Oh, and that one just right out of the glove. I think the timing was just off by Riley Jones, rounding second and headed home. Will be Austin O'Lean. And a base hit RBI for Axel Anderson.
Yep, and it's just not quite high enough for the Jones boy to get to, and it went right over his head. And
yep, he tried jumping. He just quite didn't have the timing or the aim. I think he could have got it had he had the glove in the right spot.
Yeah, if he'd have waited just a little bit too, and got up, the timing of it was just what was off a little bit. But
it looked like it was one of those tailing
it was
too.
And it was moving too, Joe. So there wasn't. Everything had to go right for it to be a catch, Joe.
And that one's away, 2-0. Cooper Fuchs at the plate there. Cooper so far is 0 for 3 on this game. He's grounded out once, popped to third, and popped to center. 0 for 3, 3-0 now. Steffens to Fuchs. Runners at first and second. And Steffens with the pitch, and that's off the plate. And that will be ball 4. So now bases are loaded again, Chad, and nobody out.
Yes. 9-1, Joe.
Oh, I got to change. Is that what you're telling me that for? I got to.
No, I was just telling you. I wasn't trying to pick on the scoreboard.
I forgot to change my scoreboard. That one's outside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is 9-1.
And the bases are loaded with nobody out, Joe.
Mm-hmm. That one's inside for a ball. 2-0. Kaysen Nordic at the plate. Popped to left. Grounded to third. Swung on and missed. And in his first at bat, he was hit by a pitch. That's kind of slowed down here tonight.
It has. The hit by pitches have slowed down a little bit. The walks are still kind of a push.
Walks are still, That one's popped up.
That's out of play. Just seems like, Joe, there might be the lighting. It just seems like on the outside of the field, it looks like there's a little more lighting, Joe. Could that be possible? Or is that just me?
There might be some there, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Now that you say
It just looks a little more lighter than normal.
Yeah.
While the old lights, though, were...
That's a good point. I'd say they were probably right. Somebody warming up in the Hawks bullpen. Steffens' breaking pitch goes outside, not far enough away for Krogan
Joe,
to come in.
The circus is going to go here.
Well, there's nobody out, though.
Oh, I know.
3-2 pitch.
I could tell that. I could just say that, Joe, right?
Sure.
Is that what happened? Oh.
That's foul tip back to the pads, and we'll do it all over again.
I've seen a lot of things in this game, Joe. I wouldn't be surprised me if all of a sudden they just kept running, Joe.
It's possible. Saturday, the Huskies will travel to Devil's Lake. Oh, and there's a call strike.
And then Then they'll get Sunday off, Monday off, and then play again too. I tell you, it's a grind, Joe.
Yeah. And then Saturday, Horace is playing as well. They got Minot coming to town for a doubleheader. So Matthew Dick will step up to the plate now with 1 out. Bases still loaded. See what Braden Steffens can do with that. Inside at belt high, and it's ball. The 1-0 pitch. Inside again. Ball 2. Almost hit him. Almost had another HBP there. So Rob Trotter out there in Nashville, Tennessee, watching some Husky baseball. He was cheering on Trayton. Still is. Trayton out and left now. 3 balls, no strike. No room at the end, buddy.
No, the ducks are full on the pond, Joe.
They are, as you can see them here on the bases on that camera shot. There's fouled away, and now the count will go full again.
That's getting closer and closer to your vehicle, Joe.
So Chad, runners at all 3 bases.
Yeah.
Less than 1 out. Infield fly.
Fair and playable.
Okay. There's a ground ball to Hockert at second. Oh, and almost could have tagged out the runner. Comes across. And getting to second base safely there was Fuchs. Run comes across, and going over to third base then was Anderson. And Matthew Dick retired on the ground ball. So 2 outs. Runners now at second and third.
You better change the scoreboard, Joe.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, sir.
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to help out, Joe.
No, I'm glad you did. Like I said, if my business partner was watching, he'd be. Come on, Joe. Can't produce and talk at the same time and push buttons and record your book. And
he's doing a lot, Watts. Joe's busy here.
Yeah.
Gee.
Ball 2 outside. First base is open. The 2-0 pitch from Braden Steffens in the dirt. Ball 3. At the plate is Jet Collins. He's the leadoff hitter and the 9th hitter of the inning for the Hawks. The pitch high and away. It's ball 4. So the Hawks will send the 10th hitter of the inning to the plate. And that will be Kaysen Borkhardt. He led off the inning with a single. Lined out hard to Ryland Flack at first base back in the 4th. A single and scored in the 3rd. Flew out to Riles Hinckley. Swung on and missed. Might have been a foul tip. Oh, and 1 to Borkhardt. 2 outs. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Good pitch from Steffens. So now let's see if Borkhardt can battle back here. That one's pitched up high, and it's over the roof, on the roof.
Another dent, Joe.
Another dent. Wonder if we can actually see him up there.
I'm.
You think
Some
so?
of those, I think. Oh, yeah.
You think so? Some of those get up in the air quite a ways.
Yeah, if they got to get, the line and screamers probably not. That's just a glancing blow. But if it gets up high enough and it comes down pretty hard, I'm pretty sure there's probably a dent up there.
0-2. Again, swung on and pulled foul down the first baseline. And the count remains no balls, 2 strikes. All 3 bases occupied. It's kind of a cool shot there with the light shining like that. And there's a drive out to center. That'll bring in at least 1. Hinckley's going to pick it up on the base hit, and the second run will come across. Throw goes into second, and everybody is safe. So 2 more runs come across here for the Horace Hawks on that 2 RBI single for Borkhardt.
And that brings up the home run hitter, Joe.
Excuse me. Where am I at here? I got to get my book all straightened out here because I'm in the 6th inning. And our score now is 12-1, right?
Yes.
So here comes Brody Strom. Hit the home run back in the 1st. That one goes outside. He's been up 4 times, Chad, and he scored 4 times.
Don't say Joe, there's 2 outs, Joe. If he goes 5 for 5, Joe.
He's been at the plate 4 times and scored all 4 times.
Hey, there's 2 outs now, so this is his 5th time up, you're telling me? Or?
Yep. This is his 5th plate appearance, yep. Swung on a miss. He was looking for that 360.
Yeah, he's trying to go 5 for 5, Joe. Yeah. 5 at bats, 5 scores.
2-1. Steffens challenged him with the high fastball. That time he comes down with it. That's a swing and a miss. Everybody advances as that one gets away from Heitkamp. So runners now at 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. The count even at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ooh, and he lets up on that one a little bit. Strom didn't chase it. Ball 3. Now the count is full. First base is open. Swung on and missed, and he is struck out. So he did not get the 5 for 5, Chad.
No.
At least the 5 times up, 5 times scoring, and that will end the inning. And the Horace Hawks take a 12-1 lead as we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. The Huskies got to score at least 2 to keep it alive. We'll be right back after this.
Any bank can tell you they have a rock-solid commitment to agriculture. Bell can prove it. To this day, every Bell Bank branch is partially built with rocks we've picked from our founder's farm. But our roots in ag have grown more than a few offices. They've shaped who we are and formed our entire approach to banking. Let us prove it to you as you grow your farm and prepare your legacy for the next generation. Bell Bank, committed to ag. In Wahpeton, talk to Rick Steckler.
Minn Kota Ag Products has helped farmers with all their agricultural needs as the farming industry has expanded. They provide farmers with all their chemical, fertilizer, seed, grain, and elevator needs. They also offer deep band tillage, chemical application, and fertilizer application, just to name a few. Proud to be a partner in your operation since 1941. Download the MKAP Grower 360 app from your app store today to see current market prices, your tickets, and any essential information for your operation. Thanks for all your hard work.
All right, welcome back to John Randall Field. We're going to the bottom of the 6th. The Huskies got to score 2 here to keep it alive and to extend the game. So you never know what happens if you can extend the game. As Carter Hockert steps up to the plate. Carter takes one at the letters for a strike. Bob so far 0 for 1 tonight. Got 1 walk. Make sure you stay tuned for our First Community Credit Union post-game show following the completion of this game. Also want to thank Farmers Union Insurance, our scoreboard sponsor, Kyle DeVries, been with us since day 1. There's a call strike. Want to thank our, I forgot to put up our strikeout sponsor, OSPTI, on this one, Chad.
Oh.
OSPTI, our strikeout sponsors.
Sean and Chris.
Yep. That one's in the dirt. OSPTI, for all your physical therapy needs, contact the professionals at OSPTI with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and Breckenridge. Sean and Chris have been with us since day 1 as well. That one's fouled away there. Into the parking lot. I bet there's a few lost baseballs tonight, Chad.
Yeah.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Although the parking lot's lit up, but probably not nearly like the field is, so.
The 1-2 pitch from Caden Rademacher. Caught the corner. Hockert is caught looking. First out's recorded here in the 6th. And that will bring up Aiden Hayek. Aiden had 3 hits in game 1. He's held hitless so far in game 2, 0 for 2. Check swing.
Yeah.
Did he go or
Yep.
not?
He pointed.
He went. Okay.
Yep.
So it was strike 1. 0-1 to Aiden Hayek. Breaking pitch there. Hits the dirt on the outside part of the plate, and it's 1-1. Hayek drives that one to deep left center and making it over there to get the catch. They played it well. They're out in center field by Borkhardt, and he made the catch. Hayek put some steam behind that one.
Steam behind it, and like I said, the outfielders communicated a little bit
They
too.
did there on that one too, yep. Good call. Huskies are down to their last out with Ryland Flack. Oop.
Yeah,
Cooper Kumo is going to pinch hit for Ryland Flack. Younger brother of McKenna Kumo, Lady Husky basketball player and
Science school
basketball player. She had a good career at Science. And now time for little brother to step up and get some varsity action of his own. He got some varsity basketball action here this winter. And now it's 1-1 to Kumo. Ground ball to second base. Dick gets over to pick it up, and a toss over to Oline, and that ends the game here on that ground ball out. And that will end the game here, and the 10-run rule takes effect. We're going to come back with our First Community Credit Union postgame show right after this. And again, your final score, the Horace Hawks 12, Wahpeton Huskies 1. We'll be right back.
Since 1987, Red River Valley and Western Railroad has served North Dakota and Minnesota with over 500 miles of track. Red River Valley and Western handles shipping, freight car repair, storage options, and now transload services. With over 30 years of experience in the railroad industry, they know dependable service is what you strive for. Red River Valley and Western is proud to be a part of the community since 1987.
Powerful and playful. Delicate and precise. Bold and carefree. It's the way you move, and it moves us. To deliver care for your whole family. To provide options beyond the expected. To help you leave pain in the past and find your way forward. Orthopedics and sports medicine at Sanford Health. Health lives here.
No matter what.
Welcome back to John Randall Field, everybody. And game 2 took 6 innings of play here as we go final, and the final score is 12-1 here as we go to our First Community Credit Union postgame show. First Community Credit Union, make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union. And you can see the Huskies out there talking about their evening, and they fall the second game to the Horace Hawks by the score of 12-1 in a game that took 1 hour and 47 minutes. And we'll read through the line scores, and then Chad and I will talk about this one for a brief minute or two, and then we'll wrap it up. 12 runs, 10 hits, no errors, and the Hawks left 11 runners on base. So it could have been a little bit worse.
Could have been. Actually, probably could have been worse, Joe. I mean,
Yep.
think about it.
11 runners left on base. For the Huskies, 1 run on 2 hits. They had no errors and 3 left on base. I think in a positive stat for the Huskies tonight.
No errors.
0 errors.
Yeah, they played.
That's the positive side. Now,
Other than
Chad.
the walks and the walks and hit by pitches, Joe.
Let's talk about that now. Tonight we saw how many walks and how many hit by pitches. So
I see 14 walks and 10 hit by pitches, and it was 6 and 8. And, it was 6 walks and 8 hit by pitches in the first game.
Yep.
So it slowed down a little bit in the second game, but still, that's a run. That's a base you're giving away, Joe.
Yep.
And who knows how many of those came in the score too.
Yep.
Quite a few probably.
So there was quite a few. Yep. So that will wrap it up there, I think, Chad.
Yeah,
and a nice game pitched very well there by Caden Rademacher.
Yep. No, he proved he was. And it's a short turnaround now for Wahpeton, Joe.
Yep.
And Horace too.
And
They're
Horace,
playing
they've got 2 games
They
tomorrow.
don't have to travel though, Joe. They just have to travel home tonight, and they're home.
Yep.
Or Wap's got to go all the way to that nice drive that Coach Watson always likes, to Devil's Lake.
His favorite run of the year every winter. He's got to go up to Devil's Lake. In a game that took 1 hour and 47 minutes, and a lot of unearned runs here through the evening. I didn't keep track of the unearned runs, folks, but it was quite a few.
Yes.
And the Horace Hawks coming out victorious here. And again, the Horace Hawks getting 2 points here on the Huskies for the night. So they will move to 8-2 in EDC points on the win and loss side, and the Huskies will drop to 2-6. And the Huskies drop to 2-5 overall, and the Horace Hawks will move to 10-3 on an overall record. So that's Horace Hawks staying up toward the top of the EDC standings right now.
No, and both their pitchers,
yeah, absolutely.
Game 1, Game 2, both their pitchers were,
Yep.
What you want to see, Joe. So
Yep, they did very well. Austin O'Lean pitched well in the first game, and had, I think I said 9 strikeouts. Yeah,
and Joe Wap's got enough. At least they threw some guys anyway, Joe. Get some guys on the mound, especially when it's 12-1 like that. You kind of just.
And unofficially, I've got Rademacher for 6 strikeouts.
Okay.
So.
And he had 4 almost right away in the first 2 innings.
Yeah, he did. He had 4 in the first 2 innings, yeah.
So after that, but he was throwing hard too, Joe. So
he was throwing hard. All right, Chad, what do you got going on tomorrow now? You got to come to work for a little bit?
I'm going to come to work in the morning.
Get your grocery shopping done.
Get that done, come over here for a few hours, and take the rest of the day off, hopefully.
I'm going to go home and pack my lunch and get ready for tomorrow.
Jeannie's got your lunch already packed. She's got it packed already, Joe.
Come on now. You know that will never happen. That does not happen. For the First Community Credit Union post-game show, make your dreams affordable with competitive rates and flexible terms with our products. First Community Credit Union. All right, Chad, that's it?
Yep, I'm good.
All right, for Chad Affield, I'm Joe Schreiner. For Brian Watson, Noel Eckroth, Camden Yards, Kelson, and everybody at Three Borders Sports Network, we want to say thanks for watching. And the Horace Hawks sweep the doubleheader from the Wahpeton Huskies by the scores of 8-5 in Game 1 and 12-1 in Game 2. Good night, everybody. Oh, yeah, let's wait. We'll play the music first.
I got to play. Yeah, that's right.
I got to play my commercial first. All right, now we're going to sign off. I'm Joe. He's Chad. Good night, everybody.